You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash when the money fall.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy ACEBC putting on for After Common Era. You know, today we're here with franchise weekend. My friend invited me to this franchise. My friend, Mr. Choke Artist here, he's the Cowboys in this league. He was telling me about this league. They just started up. We just started up. You know, it's week one. The way this league is, let me tell you a little bit about it. I'm playing as the Broncos in this league. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the team in a second. But basically this league, everybody picked a team. Year one, you know, season one was completely filmed. And we just started at the draft with the rookie draft class that just happened as of today's date. This is the class that's featuring Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, you know, the class that just played, you know, the year that LSU versus Clemson game, you know. Shout out to LSU Tigers, you know. But yeah, so we started the draft and then we did free agency and now we're here in the season. I didn't play no preseason games. So this is going to be my first time playing with this team. So let me tell you about the team. I'm playing as the Broncos. The league's pretty cool, you know. Not no CPUs out here. We're going to be playing the Chiefs today, so it's a division game. You know, I'm not really sure how good my division is. I haven't played nobody in my division. I don't know this either. I really don't know too many people in this league, so it's gonna be a fun year. You know, we're just gonna play these games, see what happens. You know, I'm not the best Madden player in the world, but I'm alright though. You know, shout out to Maverick, you know, for all those that rock with him. But yeah, that's something he says. But let me tell you about this Broncos team. You know, it's mostly the Broncos team as of today that you know and love. I was only able to make a few free agent acquisitions, but besides that, it's mostly the same team. Really, let's start with the defense, because that's what the Broncos are about. Of course, we got Von Miller here. You know, he's not 99 like he was in Madden 19, but he's a 94. You know, he's still pretty high up there, and he's an X factor, which is pretty big this year, Madden 20. So that's pretty dope. We got Devin McCourty in free agency. You know, he's a safety for the Patriots, or he was this season. That's pretty cool. And you know, Chris Harris locked down. He's been doing his thing. Somebody else who picked up in free agency was our right end, Emmanuel Ogba. You know, defense is pretty solid. You know, we got our other corner over here opposite Chris Harris. He's pretty good. He's an 80. We picked up this guy, Rashad Robertson, in free agency. You know, he used to play for LSU. And as of today, he's no longer in the league right now. He's kind of like a free agent. So, but, you know, I liked him at LSU. He was one of my favorite LSU players, and I thought he was still in the game. So I picked him up out of free agency, and he's not a bad player. You know, he played for the 49ers. He played for the Jets. You know, right now he's just not on the team. So, you know, we're going to put him on our team because he has some good traits. Well, I shouldn't say some good traits, some good size. You know, 6'2", that's good height for a corner. He's 25, good age. You know, he fits my scheme. You see the little purple square. Yeah, you see man-to-man, you know, his own slot. It's all looking a little rough. But his speed is a 93. So, you know, that's a little nice. We can work with that. Running these racks up, 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter, when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I get back up, I get back up. So, yo, Rashad Robertson, you know, he's somebody that we're pretty excited about. He's going to be somebody that we're going to build on this team. He's right now at 63. The plan maybe one day is to get him to be a starter. To be a starter, you at least got to be at 82. So, you know, he still got some ways to go, but we're gonna work on him and build him up. Somebody else who got in free agency we're pretty excited about is Danny Trevathan. He plays for Chicago Bears. He's a Pro Bowl linebacker. You know, last season, you know, he didn't have the best season because he was injured for most of the season. Though he had an up and down year for the Bears, but you know, he's still pretty solid and he's legit. So you know, my plan is to let the CPU do his thing with Danny Trevathan and make some plays, and I'm gonna use this guy who has a black face. But we're gonna see what that's about. So the defense is solid. You know, the secondary, you know, is pretty nasty. We got a superstar. If we could turn him into an X-Factor player, it's really going to be OP out here. But our defense is solid. You know, a linebacker core is pretty good. Our secondary core is pretty good. Our D-line, I guess you could say, maybe. But we can get these guys into some 80s. You know, we'll be good. We'll be content with that. So then we go to the offense. The offense, you know, Drew Lock is the quarterback for the Broncos in real life, but we went ahead and got Marcus Mariota in free agency. I'm a Titans fan, so you know, I like Mariota a lot. Honestly, will he play for the Titans next season? I don't know. We'll just have to see. But you know, I like him on the team. But besides that, somebody else that I also like that his future is also unknown in the league right now is Antonio Brown. As of this moment, he's not in the league, but he's somebody added on the team because, you know, he is a legit player. When the game came out, he was an X-Factor 98 overall, I think. But since he's not in the league right now, that kind of reflects in his rating. He's at 88. So to go from a 98 to 88 is, you know, but we know what he's capable of, so we're going to still keep him. We got Nelson Aguilar from the Eagles, you know, that has a nice little speed receiver. And Taiwan Taylor from, you know, my hometown city. So, of course, I had to go ahead and sign him. Even though his overall is not the highest, I got to show love because he's from my city. But, yeah, the offense, you know, we're going to try to figure out the offense as it goes along. But we got the game of light. So let's see what happens. The line's pretty solid. Running back solid. Receivers are solid enough. That's our overall. We're going into game 1, week 1. Let's get it. So, you know, he has who he has, which is legit.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that?
I'm not really sure what I'm wearing in the uniforms, so let's just see what happens. I was trying to go for the blue and orange, but let's see if that's what we got. Run it back. Hello. That's the Chad calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Chad talk it. Pat-man, that's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give it back, my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad when the check.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken about the 12. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I know what my team's looking like. Wow, it's so nasty out here.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
All right, so using this young
from the gun, it's a run for Williams.
About
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
You know, so we can get some coverage sacks.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
And we go to the
Rashard
crib.
Robinson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
So the new young corner I was telling you
It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the
field.
field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
So now this guy's going to try to run the ball, it's looking like.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Got to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Honestly.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So we're back here. Pinned down inside our own 20. But we're pinned down inside our own 20 with the lead. Excuse me. So that's pretty exciting.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Pretty simple.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
Move the ball. Stack these first downs. And so if we can do that,
after the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
We're going to get touchdowns. Did I see something that made me say, hey, you should change the play? No, not in particular.
Mario to the throw. Sliding out. And a big loss is here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him back.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
I don't know.
A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught by Williams.
My young corner is out here balling.
Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
So now let's try to maybe not turn
the Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
The first quarter we have a lead. That was because of our defense. You know, we've only scored a defensive touchdown. We've only had a ball 1 time, though. But we've been in defense 2 times. So he had the ball 2 times, but he only scored 1.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
And this looking like he might be able to do that. So let's keep it going. We're calling some good plays right now. We're just mixing it up.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
To throw is Mariota, being chased out left. He'll find Lindsey here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes.
Oh, another one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First down, Broncos.
Hey, man. We got to chill out, man.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On first down, Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Still couldn't stop it.
Philip Lindsey, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Lineman. I hugged him tight. He thought I was going to go wide, and he was
Extra
going to
point
leave me
right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Sweep beat to the end zone. Right now, we're in a pretty good position.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So, you know, we can really show that we...
this will be taken in at the 1.
So really,
and his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Keep doing what I'm doing. It's working.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Von Miller
doing what he does best with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
I thought that.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I'm telling you right now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well really over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
You really are.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Wow. That's low-key embarrassing.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Williams.
Good time.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
All right, now defense got to stand up. I was just talking about how good the defense is. Now we got to stand up.
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Just a yard on the catch there, and it'll be 2nd and 9.
I will intercept.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I don't think he's going to get a touchdown right here. So I really think we're about to just...
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Are you serious?
He's got his man. That's Hardman.
Wow.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
If we can get an interception, that'd be dope.
They'll run it with Williams.
No, he's not throwing the
And
ball.
he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams taking it in. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the 2nd, don't they?
Well, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the 2nd quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
2nd.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
And at this point, I'm trying to get some fast guys out here.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the 2nd half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh,
from the gun, Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
I can maybe try this play, see if it works.
Off the play fake, Mariota.
Hey, why did that work, though?
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I did not think it would, to be honest. So this dude's running a cover 3, no doubt. We're going to make him the safety choose.
Mariota now from the 50. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
9
incomplete
seconds.
Pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sag. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Honestly, there was a guy open. I had some guys open. I was going to try a triangle. I was going to maybe try X. At this point, I'm just going to try.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
He's not going to get me.
At this point, I'm just going to try Hail Mary.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Nice 7. Let's go. Must 56. It's our time. It's our time.
Final play of the half here. Mariota. He's going deep for Brown.
Down.
Into a double team, and it's
He really
intercepted.
pushed off to get that
Picked off
animation.
down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
X Factor and Antonio Brown is a regular player because I feel like the last one I just threw, he maybe would have went for it more.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
But it is what it is, you know.
Second half starts with a run by Lindsey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come this way. Come this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Another run by Lindsey. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Let's see if we get it now.
On third down, here's Lindsey.
And more.
Fancy footwork at the 45.
And more, baby. That's a touchdown for real.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey.
Welcome to the Broncos
now
rodeo,
3
baby.
Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Honestly,
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This looks like this might be a run play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. It's complete to Williams.
Wow, he really juked Von Miller out here.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And, off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Darren Lee, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Hey, you see how many that first guy missed, though? That's pretty nice.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing, Mariota, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
This looks like zone.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He gets it to Brown, complete. That one good for 24 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Forced out to his left. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. Mariota from the gun on third down. Aguilar has it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
I can't even do it. It's 4th and inches.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrespect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe there's a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
If that makes sense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
We out here clamping things up, though.
Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, he went for the Tyron.
That's caught inside the 20.
That was his own way.
Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Butker now to add the extra point.
Except the guy that I was telling you about.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Who I'm working on. He has a 93 speed.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one
He
off.
can't even match up with him, but he's the fastest.
This is taken at his 4.
And he's having himself a good
Then
game.
he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
This game's over.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On third down, Mariota. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to go for it here on the fourth down try. Mariota's going to stay out there.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 53.
Now Mariota on fourth down.
He dropped it.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's
rookie dropped it. He had it in his hand.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
That's so garbage. Well, the good thing about this is now that Tyreek Hill cannot, run a 50-yard streak, because you can't even go 50 yards on the field.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down again. Von Miller, his second sack of the night.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision.
Under pressure again, and And down he goes again. Bradley Chubb in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Honestly,
their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
If you kill it, motion
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
I really didn't
And
give
the
him
pressure gets to him again. Bradley Chubb. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Look at this. Look at this.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. And Brown's got it for a Denver touchdown.
I'm trying to get buckets. I'm not lying.
Antonio Brown, 36 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them?
So
but the
honestly,
thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
I had to do what I could to score again, man.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Got to, man.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't give him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
It looked like the blitz. So he thinks it's the blitz, but it's not the blitz.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Oh, maybe we could get the ball back before the end of the game. I don't know.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I really don't know why.
Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he's going to go down again.
I'm going to call a timeout.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
He's probably going to punt the ball, though. But I would like to see him try to get another sack because he's doing his thing. He's going to run the ball.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. On the ground, this is Williams. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.
Pretty easy, to be honest.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
It is just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the picks get back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before
After
we know
that,
it.
You got
it was
that
pretty
right,
much,
but I love the build-up.
I really don't know what to
all
tell
day
you,
long,
man.
anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a
we did
game.
not score
The
before
first game of the
halftime,
year.
like I
Let's
thought
keep
we would.
going.
So for the Broncos, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
Good win for the Broncos. Defense came and did their
Thanks
thing.
for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA
So
Sports.
at halftime, it was 21-10. Second half, we scored 21 points. First half, we scored 21 points. Pretty consistent, you could say. Second half, defense played better. Only gave up 1 touchdown. Honestly, the defense played lights out the whole game. I'm not even gonna act like they didn't, man. Mariota. 2 touchdowns. Look at Mahomes, actually. Let's look at his game. Talk about the defense. 2 interceptions. He had 215 yards. But his longest was 76 yards off the Tyreek Hill pass. So if you really took away that 76 yards, you know, he didn't really have that much of an outstanding game. You know, you take away that 76 yards from that 215, you know. You know, that's 139. That's less than Mariota, you know. So you could say that Mariota played a better game, even though, well, the QB rating says that as well, because he went down for 13 higher. Well, he did have a higher completion percentage, but I don't know. But I mean, he did his thing. No, he had 2 touchdowns. 2 interceptions, unfortunately. Both of those passes were to Antonio Brown. One was before halftime. I really didn't even have to throw that one, so I don't really count that one. But the other one before, I was actually surprised that the dude was able to get that pick. But I mean, Antonio Brown didn't really get that much separation. Well, let's keep looking at the stats for the Broncos. Philip Lindsay, he did his thing today. 3 touchdowns, you know, 146 yards off of 15 attempts, which is pretty impressive. You know, we didn't really. We try to run, you know, we try to keep it balanced. We ran the ball with, you could say we ran the ball like 16 times and we passed the ball 13. We passed the ball 15 times, ran the ball 16 times. So, you know, we're pretty balanced. Antonio Brown, you know, 100 yards receiving, first day back in the league. Welcome, Antonio Brown. Welcome back. You know, we like what you did. You know, you had a touchdown, which is pretty dope. Last touchdown of the game, cherry on top. Philip Lindsay, you know, he did his thing. Our rookie here, he also had a touchdown. Shout out to you, rookie. Shout out to Nelson Aguilar. I feel like he had a few nice catches I liked. But hey, I say a few nice catches. He only had 2 catches, so. And really, he only had 1 long catch, 8 yards. This dude had 2 drops. That's not gonna cut it. But he had a touchdown, which is gonna help boost his XP. Here's our defense. This guy right here, 63 overall. After this game, I feel like he should probably be 65. That's my opinion, but he'll definitely be a 64. But you know, 5 tackles. No sacks, 2 interceptions though, which is pretty cool. Yeah, he got the only interceptions. Who had the most sacks? Bradley Chubb. Von Miller had 2. Chubb had 7. I honestly don't know why he was going off like that. I guess the dude has a bad tackle, maybe. A dime tackle, even has no sack. We got this guy in free agency. If he doesn't do anything, he is going to get traded by JK. But we had a bunch of good stuff out here. really impressed me the most. So I'm really glad that my guy played a good game like that. So, you know, we look at some highlights, look at some of the major plays. First quarter, you know, was the interception. It's not letting me show the entry replay, but that was really big. That was the pick six right there. It set the tone for the game. Of course, I don't even get that play. This is the Marcus Mariota interception. You know, I tried to do the out route. It looks like he is playing some. I guess you could say he was playing some zone. I mean, this looks like zone. Like, this looks like zone. This looks like zone. This looks like zone. So I guess you could say he was playing zone. This doesn't look like zone. Well, it looks like his zone is being pushed. He's the only direct right now. Antonio Brown, of course. You got to lead the pack by example. So my number one receiver is the only receiver threatening. Receiver two, still not even out of his break yet, for real, man. Like, look at this. Look how many. Why is Antonio Brown so much further ahead of the field? Like, I don't get it. But, you know, we tried throwing Antonio Brown out route. Really close, man. Good interception, though. He only got a field goal out of it. But at that point, he had the lead. You know, this was a big play in the drive. I guess next time we get the ball. Nothing too spectacular here. We saw that. We just made a quick audible, you know, based on some things we saw on the defense. Toss the ball in for a Quincy. You know, hit him with some stick work real quick, you know. Ankles, ooh, that man died. Ooh, I almost had him too. Look at him. Victim number one, look at victim number two. This guy whipping over here. Trying to press R1 and strip the ball. But next play we got a touchdown. They don't even have a replay on touchdown, you feel me? But then we got the second interception. My young bull out here. I was really surprised he threw this, to be honest. He threw it right to me. Honestly, I thought he was going to throw to him, Tyreek Hill. And that was still covered by Danny Trevathan, baby. Oh no, Johnson. Danny Trevathan is somewhere. Well, he's not in the field actually at all on this play. Is this dude a corner? Is this the DB? Interesting. But no, I literally made this whole play happen myself. I thought he was going to throw to the slant behind me. He tried to hit this little curl route by Travis Kelce. Not even a curl route, it looks like a hen route. Yeah, it was definitely a hen route. It was the smallest hen I've ever seen. What is it? 7-yard in, 5-yard in. But I came over 17. You know, who was doing an out route, which is covered by that corner. So, you know, good defense all around right now. We're just watching this and just thinking. I'm really covering both these guys, seeing how he's going that way. I know there's some corner right there has him. So then, you know, I just gave this dude a little jam. Just jam Travis Kelce a little bit. And that messed up the animation. And threw off the timing. But, I mean, honestly, I jammed him a little bit. I'm still looking at the quarterback, and he threw it right to me. I was really surprised he threw it. I was like, dang, maybe I could take this to the house. I was so surprised. I was like, wow. I paused for a second. You know, it's not anything to the house. Anything else impressive? That was easy money. Another touchdown run. I can't show you. You know, this interception right here is just the animation that. Look at that animation. He's just pushing off of him. Look at this. Pushing his back. Couldn't reach pass interference or something. It's a weak animation, to be honest. I got another run for you. Another run and touchdown by Philip Lindsay. You know, he had a big day, 3 touchdowns. I couldn't show you the first 2, but I can show you the last one, which was surprising because this looks nasty. There's nothing really here. You know, there's 3 guys right around him. I'm surprised he didn't get tackled. I don't know how that didn't happen. And he did get tackled, but then he got pulled forward into the end zone, which is really cheap. And if you're on the defense, you're going to be mad about that. You're like, I had him stopped, but then my guy pulled him to the end zone. It's really stupid. But hey, man, sometimes the animations go your way, sometimes they don't. You know, he had to hit the Bronco, because, you know, when you're a Bronco, you got to hit the Bronco. You know what I mean? You got to hit the Bronco, man. We in the Bronco radio, man. Welcome to Denver, man. This ain't even Denver, you know. This is Kansas City. But this is my division, and we come in your trap and take over your trap. We hit the Bronco in the trap. So, you know, this was a pretty exciting play. I honestly thought this was going to be a touchdown. JK, I did not. So, here's where it could have been a touchdown. If it would have kept going towards the middle, I maybe would have been able to fit in this little space of field, but he wasn't. The triangle maybe, but he didn't really have a good angle. I would have threw to the outside maybe, or the inside. I don't know. He's really stacked, to be honest. This dude looked like he had coverage on my rookie. So honestly, the triangle was like the best bet. If I would have leaned him in, because I got 2 streaks coming up, and the safety's trying to play in the middle of them. If I would have leaving the ball in the middle, I would have had that. But at this point, it's all covered. You know, the linebacker's back there. Nothing I can really do. This is really just a bailout. Not even a bailout, just trying to get some type of yardage from this scramble. And you know, we'll take that. But I just wanted to see all the touchdowns scored, man. 4th and 1. Okay. Oh, this was a great play. I do remember this play. The play is so swaggy, baby. So, nothing special here. This is just RPO. Making him choose what he wants to do on 4th down. Basically, are you selling out for the run, or are you covering like the 2-yard pass? What are you gonna do? So, actually, he's playing his own. He didn't even sell out for the run. Look at all these DBs and linebackers. They're all like balls. Like, especially this guy. If this was like a read option, like, you would hand the ball off, because he's just standing there waiting. So I don't know why, but this dude played his own. This dude messed up the whole play. He didn't stay where he was supposed to stay. He should have stayed back. He stayed back. The safety stayed back. You know, this linebacker stayed back. This corner, you know, nobody ran into to stop this guy. So if I would have ended the ball, I probably would have got the first down. I threw the ball because I saw this, and you know, got the outside blocking, good block by Nelson Aguilar, just taking his man out there, holding him out there for a long period of time. Not always the easiest thing to do, but just holding him out there long enough for me to take that bad boy and come outside and take it upfield, hit the Broncos. Do I have my other touchdown? Antonio Brown. This was pretty dope. This play I was looking at the whole time, because he was using this safety and a cover 3. So now the safety's no longer playing the middle top. He was playing his corner route. I basically tried to exploit the middle of the field, and you see me try to just throw it in the middle, give Antonio Brown more of a chance than the other guy. And you see me with Antonio Brown out here getting ready to use this, and he tried to click over, try to use it himself, but he doesn't have the position that I have. He's slightly behind me on my back. If anything, the best thing he did was the squat. That's definitely a good squat animation right there. Just smack that down. But interception, there's no way to get an interception. Interception. It's just not gonna happen. But plenty of Brown made a nice catch though. So that's pretty dope. And that was last of it. Looks like after that we didn't really get nothing else. We got another stop. Guess what stops? To be honest, defense played lights out, man. I'm so proud of the defense. I already knew the defense was the glue of the team, but they just proved it again. So, with that, we're celebrating. We're feeling pretty good. We're getting a speed rusher because that's exactly what Bradley Chubb is. He was getting there causing havoc. Nothing really too special. The only thing that was worth to talk about in the upgrade was they're excited about the W. I'm not really too excited. It was pretty smooth. Nothing to be super duper hype about. Defense played good, offense played good. It wasn't really a close game, so I can't be super hyped about it. But I am happy to always win, We came into this game wanting to play well in all three phases, and that's what we did. That is very correct. Very, very true. The Broncos receiver, look at all these stat lines. There's a bunch of stories. They are hype about us. Broncos. Brown does not disappoint. The Broncos receiver for about 101 yards. The Broncos get the job done. They win over the Chiefs. ACEBC, that's me, baby. Give credit to our players. Our guys really came out focused today, and we were able to win on the road. Bradley Chubb moved past F15 for the most sacks in a single game today with 7. See, I don't know why Bradley Chubb decided to set the record for most sacks in a game today, but he did. So, week 1 was pretty smooth, easy W. Week 2 we have, looks like the Patriots. Did the Patriots play their game yet? Let's see what they're about. Patriots have not played their game yet, so there's really nothing we know about them. But I can look at them a little bit, I can look at their team. I'm honestly just curious to see if these guys still have Tom Brady. They don't have Tom Brady. That makes me kind of excited. They do have Tom Brady, but he's at 83 though. He's not your 93 anymore. He's at 83. And looking at the receivers, are in the top. Michelle Hurd, Deion Branch out of Louisville. What? This is really confusing. Deion Branch is definitely not a rookie. He's definitely in the Patriots Ring of Fame, which is the Patriots Hall of Fame. And then he's also a Super Bowl MVP already. So, yeah. But he is from Louisville, though, which is, shout out to Louisville. That is actually the city I'm in right now. So, shout out to Louisville, Kentucky. Shout out to Deion Branch. Very confused as to why he's on the game. I really was just curious about their safety situation. Going with Ryan Harvey, not a bad idea. But yeah, we got the Patriots next. They don't have nobody. It's a Deion Branch who has a 92 speed. Oh man, I would love to have him on my team. I just don't understand why he's on the Patriots. They got Kareem Hunt. Yeah, but we're 1-0, guys. Next week we're gonna try to be 2-0. We're trying to just win our division. That's always the easiest way to make the playoffs, is win your division. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna win our division. Simple as that. And we beat our first division champ. So it's on to the next one, baby. See you week 2. See you week 2. You know, this has been ACE Gaming. You know, we held it down for ACE. You know, the squad doesn't take no L's. But yeah, see you week 2. We're gonna try to do the same thing again and get a W and hold it down again for ACE and ACE Gaming. The Broncos team is gonna be a fun thing to watch. The defense is legit. The offense is going to be a work in progress. You can't really say that because, you know, I just scored 42 points. But honestly, it was 30. It was 38 points. I mean, no, it was 35 points. Because we had to fix it. So the offense scored 35 points. 3 of them was running touchdowns. So that's 21 points off that. And 2 passing touchdowns, that's 14 points. Honestly, though, the run game is going to be solid with the Broncos. Philip Lindsay's pretty solid. Our passing game, Tony Brown had over 100 yards. We're going to see who else wants to step up to the plate. Rookie did okay, but honestly, it's a rookie, you know. But we'll see what he turns into as well. This Broncos team, like I said, is going to be a fun project. The defense is smooth. The offense is going to be a work in progress. Even with, I don't know. I can't really say that, you know. They just scored 35 points, so they deserve some respect. But we'll see what they do next week. So then, stay smooth, stay safe. God first, God bless.